Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh to Dr. Zainuddin and fellow friends. My name is Siti Hajar binti Hashim, S50116. Today I want to present Industrial Training Draft Report. Before I present, I want to declare that the report for the subject of ACT 4992 is based on the result of my original work at First Page Sendirian Berhad. First point is introduction about company First Page Sendirian Berhad. For information, First Page Sendirian Berhad was established on 2004. It originally known as First Page Corporate House Sendirian Berhad. The company changed its name to First Page Sendirian Berhad in 2006. In the areas of corporate secretarial, accounting, auditing, and tax service, the business is a recognized expert. First Page Sendirian Berhad also offers service including trademark registration, MOF and PKK registration, special audit, share value, business forecast and projection, and finance improvement in order to provide comprehensive solution. Whenever the client required it, the organization also engaged in talks to reschedule banking service and loan application. Last but not least, First Page additional offer consultancy service for corporate acquisition, merger, sales, and internal control system talk. For the second point is detail about tasks carried out at First Page Sendirian Berhad. The first task that I get is documentation. It's sorting of by categories and calculate. I was given the duty of organizing all of the Yasmin Lake City company source material on the first day of my internship. The manager asked me to gather all of the documentation, including invoice for sale or revenue, purchase, utilities, bank statement, hire by expenses, and so forth. The second task that I get is accounting. I have to record data accounting. I had to finish the accounting reporting in Excel and input the value that had been previously decided. I had to use the financial statement from the year before to create the financial statement for the current year. The third task is auditing. I have to do the statutory audit report. I have been assisted by several staff who to complete all of the company provide. I get the 8 company to close the financial audit report. The last task that I get is using Million Accounting System. Million Accounting System lesson is intended to assist a company of all sizes in streamlining their accounting procedure. This system makes accounting easier, faster, and more precise by utilizing a variety of tools such as multi-dimensional reporting and cutting-edge EIS capabilities. The third point is introduction about the selected issue. The selected issue is about statutory audit report. An external organization must audit the financial record of a corporation as part of the statutory audit. A statute or law to control an organization value and ethics require this examination. A statutory audit is often carried out by looking at bank account, financial statement, transaction, bookkeeping record, ledger, and other important paper present for tax purpose and government regulation. However, it can also comprise record pertaining to commercial activities like challenge, bill, purchase order, and more. The fourth point is discussion of the issue. In assessing what the goal of the audit is, the committee has studied authority, the ledger framework, case law, and auditing standard. With the collective that auditing standard do not dictate the aim of the audit, they do clarify, provide guidelines and principles on how to do an audit, and therefore it is vital to consider what they say and what expectation may be produced from them. The group believes that the statutory audit is carried out for the benefit of shareholders and that the auditors are appointed to give shareholders an independent report on the truth and fairness of the financial statement, whether they have been properly prepared in accordance with the Company Act, and to report by acceptation to shareholders on the other requirements of company law, such as where, in the auditor opinion, proper accounting records have not been kept. To overcome the issue. To overcome the statutory audit problem among practical students, it is to provide more related work to be easily understood. With a lot of training, we'll be able to help practical students make work quickly, and at the same time, they can help employees keep preparing work assignment faster than the set time. The last point is additional skill accurate. From this statutory audit issue, there is a lot of new knowledge that can be practiced to produce audit report correctly and accurately. After making this statutory report, I was able to train myself to be more careful in taking the relevant information to produce an audit report. In addition, and I can also make sure that I can do this task by following the sequence that has been provided in order to produce accurate work result. From this, I can be an independent pupil. For conclusion, there is a lot of new knowledge gained after conducting industrial training for 6 months at the company First Base Sdn Berhad. Indirectly, I was able to understand the work practice related to accounting in more depth after doing industrial training. In addition, we can also identify how a company was established to thrive to this day. Next, First Base Sdn Berhad has 4 departments to run the job effectively. Here, I can see that quantity is not important in any company to move a task, but what is most important is the quality of its employee who is polished so as to be able to do the job well. The benefit gained in this industrial training are also many that it helped to cope with the situation after completing this phase of study. For example, I was exposed to systematic management and need training to produce a task. In addition, I was also difficult to understand exposed to continuing to do a job diligent even though the situation was a bit difficult to understand. A very job is hard if you want to complain and give up. With this, for me, such industrial training is very effective for us to use after graduation and continue in the world of work. Finally, as a practical student, I feel grateful to be given the opportunity to experience the relative challenging world of work. Indirectly, I can enjoy that every task given to me can be used in the future. This practical training had a positive impact on me to continue to build employer relationship with the client we managers. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you for the listen.